Hello, my name is Paul, and I am here to try and help you obtain a General Mobile Radio Service, or GMRS, license. This can be a little bit of a challenge because it's from the Federal Communications Commission, and federal government websites can sometimes be a little tricky to navigate. So hopefully this step-by-step process will help you get through that without a lot of trouble. I would expect that you should set aside about an hour of time to get through this, and hopefully within a couple of days, you'll have your GMRS license. Well, why do you need one? Number one is because you may have one of these radios already, like the TD-H8 from TID Radio. That's a GMRS radio. A very popular GMRS radio is this Baofeng GM15 Pro. There you go, lots of letters and numbers to keep track of. You can listen to these all day long and hear the traffic that's out there, but if you want to talk on them to actually transmit, the FCC requires that you have a GMRS license. So that's what we're working on getting set up right now. You can follow right along and start and stop the video and have it running on your phone while you're actually doing the process on your laptop or your computer. So hopefully that'll be very simple. Now there are about 2 steps that we're going to go through here. And the first one is getting your FRN, or FCC Registration Number. If you already have that, skip ahead to the GMRS license chapter in the video. And please stay tuned throughout the video. At the end of the video, I've got some pretty neat information about the GMRS license, and it's exciting. So I look forward to talking with you as we go through this process. I did say 2 steps, however, there are a lot of steps along the way between those 2 main steps. The first thing we want to do is open an internet browser such as Chrome or Safari or Firefox and go to this secure website. You know it's secure because it says HTTPS. The address is https://apps.fcc.gov/CORES. And you hit enter, and you should see a website that looks like this, the Commission Registration System. That's CORES. If you scroll down in the middle of the screen, you'll see a yellow button. It says Register. Go ahead and click on that. That will take you to the Create New Account page. And across the top on the blue banner, it'll say FCC User Registration System. You'll see how it wants you to enter username and password. This is where you create your own username and your own password. They want you to use a valid email address for this username. So go ahead and put that in there, one that you can easily receive email on. And then enter it again where it says confirm username. So your email address should be under username and confirm username. From there, you will continue scrolling down the page and filling in the password. This needs to be 12 to 15 characters long. It cannot include any part of your username and must include the following items: at least 1 lowercase letter, at least 1 uppercase letter, at least 1 number, and at least 1 punctuation mark or special character, such as a colon or a asterisk or a $sign. Put the password in with those parameters, and then put the exact same thing under confirm password in that box. Continue scrolling down that same page, and you'll see other items that you need to enter, such as your first name, last name, and phone number. What I would recommend is just fill in the items that are asterisked, just to keep it as simple as possible and to keep yourself as secure as possible as well. As you continue down the page, you'll see Enter Security Question, and that is a drop-down menu, so you'll click the little down arrow sign on the box there, and it'll give you a bunch of choices of different things you can use for your security question. Just make sure it's one that you'll easily remember in case you need to recover your username or password in the future. And then enter the correct answer in the box below that. Once you have all of those asterisked boxes filled in, go ahead and click the blue button in the middle of the page at the bottom. It says Create Account. Hopefully you've got everything filled in properly. If there's some sort of a problem, it may not go through, so you'll need to go back and review the things that need to be updated on that page. And then once that's complete, click Create Account. Then you should see a page like this. It says Create New Account Confirmation. And it'll tell you that an email has been sent to your email address that you entered as your username, and your account will be activated once you respond to that verification message. So at this point, you need to go ahead and go to your email account and open that email. It should look like this on your email list. And then once you open that email, you'll see something similar to this. You go ahead and click that link that it asks you to click. It says to verify your email address, please click the link below. So go ahead and click that blue outlined link in the email. And then it should go to email address verification, which says you were successful in verifying. Now you should go to the FCC User Registration System. Hopefully that will take you right back to that. If not, you can use the website that is on the screen right now. That is https://apps.fcc.gov/CORES. And then instead of need a username that we chose before on that page, you'll go to username login and put in your name and your password. Otherwise, you may have just gone back to a login page. Go ahead and proceed from there. Your username may be pre-populated, but you'll likely have to put in your password. Once you hit login, it's going to say request security code. This is to help increase security and add an extra layer of protection. You click the blue button that says send code, and you'll get that on your email that you've put in as your username. So go to your email on a separate device, hopefully like your phone, and look up that security code. It will be a few-digit number. Just plug that into this box on that page that came up and hit login. Now you should see your FCC User Registration System blue banner across the top, and it should say logged in under your email address. And the next step is in the middle of the page, about halfway down. You'll see the blue button that says go to CORES, CORES. Go ahead and click on that button. Now the next step is we have to associate your FRN with your name, which seems silly, but this is part of that challenging federal government website navigation. So you see the red circle around that Register New FRN in the upper right hand corner. Go ahead and click on that, Register New FRN. On this page you need to list what registration type you are setting up, and in this top box, the little radio buttons, you want to click the button that says an individual instead of an entity. So click that little circle that says an individual, and then below that is your contact address within the United States or its territories. That should already be checked yes, so leave that alone. And then you've got that gray button below those questions that says continue. Go ahead and click continue. Next, you'll continue with the individual type, and you want to check that top circle. It says individual FRN. Select for restricted radio operator and all individuals conducting business with the FCC. So click that top radio button, and then again click the gray continue button below that. And here we see the FRN registration page that looks like it's got a lot of boxes to fill in, but it really doesn't. Just look for the runs that have the red asterisk next to them. That's your first name and your last name. You also will need to fill in your Social Security number and confirm it about a third of the way down the page there. You can't get through this without having that. And then down below you'll put your address, city, state, zip code, and enter your email address, the same one that you've been using all along. Now, here's a quick note for you. If you would like to be a little more anonymous as far as being able to be found on the FCC searchable database, you can use a P.O. box for your address. Otherwise, people can go to the FCC database and search your call sign if they hear it over the radio, and they can see the address that's registered for your FRN number. So just a little tip there. If you'd like to be more secure or more anonymous, obtain a P.O. box or a more anonymous mailbox versus your home address. Once you have those boxes filled in on this page, there's the submit button. It's kind of small. It's in the middle of the page, down below all of those other boxes. It's gray and it says submit. Go ahead and click that button. Now, if there weren't any errors on that page and you click the button, congratulations. You have successfully completed this first main step, getting your FCC Registration Number, or FRN. It will be listed there. It'll say your new FCC registration number is 00, anyway, a lot of numbers there. So I would recommend you print this page, or at the very least, write down that FRN number and keep it, because you will need it for the next step in the process. Congratulations, you're getting there. You've completed the first big step, which is getting the FRN. Now we move on to applying for our GMRS license and paying for it. You're going to go to this website. I put it on the screen there for you, https://www.fcc.gov/wireless/universal-licensing-system. You can also do a Google search for Universal Licensing System, and that should find it for you. You'll scroll down on this page, and in the middle of the page, as you see here circled in red, it says File Online. Go ahead and click on that link. That will take you to this License Manager, and down about 2/3 on this screen you see the Login, and you'll see the two boxes. You need to use your FRN, or FCC Registration Number, that you just obtained. Type that 10-digit number in there, and then type in your password right below that. And then you will click on the blue oval Submit button. On this next page, you'll look in the yellow bar along the left side of the page, and at the top of that yellow bar it says Apply for a New License. I circled it in red here. Go ahead and click on that link. Now we have to select a service, which is kind of confusing, but we'll talk it through here. You see the drop-down menu there right below Select the Radio Service for the New License. You'll go ahead and click on that down arrow, and it will expand the list of services. You'll have to scroll all the way to the bottom of that list, and the last one on the list is Z or Zebra, A or Alpha, and then it says General Mobile Radio Service. Go ahead and click on that choice. Now look over to the right, and there's a blue oval that says Continue. Go ahead and click on that button. Now you'll have 3 applicant questions. You can look at them real quickly, but they should all be pre-populated with the no answer. Then you can go to the Continue button over on the right. You see highlighted in red here. Click that Continue button. Now you fill in your licensee name and address. That's your name, first and last. Then you can put in the address. Remember, if you want to remain more anonymous, you can put a P.O. box if you have one. City, state, zip code. I did not fill in the phone or fax number, but I did put in the email, which is the address that is used for your login. And once you have all that information in, you can click the Continue button in the lower right corner. You see it circled in red. On the next page should again be a no to whether you are a convicted felon, and then click the blue Continue button in the lower right corner. That takes you to a summary page so you can review all of your choices to make sure they're correct. That would include your login FRN at the top there, your ZA, General Mobile Radio Service, as which radio service you would like, and then your information. Then you can click on Continue to Certify. That's the blue button in the middle of the page towards the bottom. Now you've come to what I like to call the fine print general certification statements, including things like you can't claim a particular frequency, all statements in your application are true, you are not a foreign representative, you're at least 18 years old, and you need to fill in the signature fill-in box. Basically, that's an electronic signature. And then you'll see the blue oval that says Submit Application. You're getting closer. Go ahead and click on that button. Now you're on the confirmation page. You can review this information for accuracy. And then we click the button on the bottom. It says Continue to Cores for Payment Completion, the blue oval. Go ahead and click on that button. And that'll take you to a page that may look familiar. You get to log in again to the Commission Registration System, or CORS. You may need to scroll down just a little bit to fill in the user login name. That's your login email and your password. And then you can click the orange login button. That will take you to this request security code, and this is something kind of new for this GMRS license process, so it's good that you're watching this updated video here. You're going to want to click that Send Code gray button. I've outlined it here in red. That will result in an email being sent to your email address that you've been using. So I recommend you access that on a separate device, like on your phone. And you'll look for that code sent to you from the FCC. It should look something like this on your email. Open that email and get that 6-digit number and then enter it into the box on that page. Then go ahead and click Submit Code. Now you need to manage the existing FRN action that you want to do next, and we want to click on that link that says FRN Financial. That's the second link down. Go ahead and click on that link. And that will take you to the FRN Financial page. We are getting closer, getting ready to make our payment. You can review your FRN number and name, and then to the right of that number and name, you'll see green light. That means you should be a go. And then click on the link that says View/Make Payments, that blue link. Go ahead and click that now. On this page, you can again review the information. At the right of that yellow line in the middle of the page, you'll see a blue link that says Make Payment. Go ahead and click on that Make Payment link now. Here you can review a summary of your purchase. Make sure that it shows all the correct information. There are some choices down below this. You'll need to scroll down, more than likely using a credit card or debit card. Go ahead and click on that button to move to the card page. Now it'll take you to kind of a different looking page, but this is where you're going to enter your debit or credit card information. The amount is $35. You'll enter your cardholder name and address and keep scrolling down to fill in the other boxes. And that will include your address, card number, expiration date, and security code, the 3-digit number. Once you've filled in all of your credit card or debit card information, you click the blue rectangular Continue button. Now you can review your card number information, and you need to click the blue box that says you authorize this charge, and then you'll click the rectangular blue button that says Continue. Then you should see this online payment transaction initiation notice, which basically means your payment has been processed or is in process. You can print this out if you'd like. It has some information on your payment, and you are almost there. Now you can actually go in and check to see when your license is approved and activated. I'd probably wait a few hours, maybe at least 12 hours. This one returned to me within 24 hours. There was a license posted. So you'll need to go to the Universal Licensing System just like we did before. Remember that address is https://www.fcc.gov/wireless/universal-licensing-system, or you can just search Universal Licensing System FCC in Google and it should come up for you. Then you're going to scroll down the page a little ways, and in the middle the blue link that says File Online, I've circled it here in red. Go ahead and click on that link. Then you'll probably need to scroll down a little bit to log in. You'll see the FCC Registration Number, or FRN. Go ahead and put your 10-digit FRN in there and your password right below that, and click the blue oval Submit button, and that will take you to this page. You may need to click the My Licenses link on the left-hand side in that yellow bar, or it may just come up like this where it shows your actual call sign. This one was the WSG, and then it had some numbers that go with it. And it shows that call sign below with your name and email address and when it was granted, and it's effective immediately, and then it expires in 10 years. Okay, pretty exciting. You did it, and you should have your license within a day is how quickly it turned around for me. Sometimes people have said it takes a little bit longer than that, but be patient. It will show up in your email, and you can check it online as I showed you in the end of this video. Also, just remember that the cost is $35, and that's for a 10-year license, and you don't have to take a test. You just need to fill out this information on the website. This applies to your whole family, so everyone in your family can use the same call sign, and it'll come in a 4-letter, 3-number format. So like mine is WSAJ 638. And they recommend that you repeat that every 10 minutes when you are talking on the GMRS. When they talk about the whole family is covered, it's pretty liberal. Could be mom, dad, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, and everyone can use that same call sign. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video and it was helpful for you to get this GMRS license. I look forward to chatting with you over the airwaves.